Patricio Pitbull rematches Emmanuel Sanchez. Epic Bellator 255 main event. Their first fight was a war. One of the best fights in Bellator history. It was actually the fight that made Patricio Pitbull the most winningest fighter in Bellator history. Excellent matchup here. I'm super excited to see this fight once again. Emmanuel Sanchez is very skilled. 3-fight win streak for him. Excellent striker. Good grappling defense. And he gave Pitbull all he could handle in that first fight, even putting him down in the first round. 20-4 as a pro. Extremely durable guy. 3 straight wins, coming off that win over Daniel Weichel. And Weichel's an animal. Beat Taiwan Claxton, who's a hot prospect, and the very durable and long-reigning fighter Georgi Karakanyan. Unanimous decision win over him. Beat Sam Cecilia in the past. I mean, the resume for Emmanuel Sanchez is very good, and he's also never been knocked out before. Granted, he was hurt in that last fight versus Pitbull. That was in 2018 for Patricio Pitbull. Obviously, he's been on a tear. He's Bellator's pound-for-pound #1 fighter with the rankings just released, beating Pedro Carvalho dominantly. He beat the bantamweight champion Juan Archuleta in the fight prior to that, knocked out Michael Chandler, who I believe is probably going to be a UFC champion next month, or rather the month after in May. This guy's got an insane resume. Emmanuel Sanchez, though, is an absolute dog in a stern test. He has the height and reach advantage, which did play a factor in that first fight looking back. I think he can still give Pitbull a lot of tough work, can land good strikes. The odds of that the first fight were much closer, now much more widespread. I don't know if these odds are the most up-to-date odds, so I'll quickly pull up some more accurate betting odds if these ones are not. But I think the odds could be closer because that first fight was close. It was, 3 rounds to 2, unanimous decision for Patricio Pitbull. Granted, I think Pitbull has gotten better, as has Emmanuel Sanchez. Right now, -250 favorite is Pitbull. Sanchez at the +210 dog. The odds have actually come together. I like seeing that. Respect to Emmanuel Sanchez. He is a live underdog, definitely. But granted, Patricio Pitbull, I feel, has this air of greatness in Bellator. His striking has improved. I think he has more knockout power now than he did 3 years ago, last he fought Emmanuel Sanchez. Obviously, this fight is probably going to be mostly striking. If it does go to the ground, both guys very capable on the mat. Still, have to lean the champion. The winner of this fight will then fight AJ McKee in the Grand Prix Featherweight Tournament Finals. Patricio Pitbull is a dual-weight champion. I think he beats Emmanuel Sanchez here, and I think he can actually knock him out. I think in the 3rd round, the first 2 rounds are probably going to be competitive. It's going to be a war. I think Sanchez comes for the kill. He really wants to avenge this loss, and he knows to beat Pitbull, I feel you have to really go out there and dominate him. You have to work him. You have to drop him. You may have to knock him out. Pitbull is not an easy guy to beat. He lost to Benson Henderson. His leg broke in that fight. It was a strange injury. His last true loss, in my opinion, I think it was 2015 against Daniel Strauss. That's a long time ago, and that was when Daniel Strauss was at his absolute best. Absolute tear since then, and he was winning that Benson Henderson fight. If they fought again, I think Pitbull could beat Benson Henderson. I feel like Emmanuel Sanchez is absolutely game. He brings a stern test to Patricio Pitbull, but I think Pitbull passes with flying colors, and I think he knocks him out. Watch out for his straight punches. I think he lands a counter straight, knocks out Emmanuel Sanchez in the 3rd round, in what I believe will be one of the best fights of the year so far, and what an epic way for Bellator to come back with this main event. I mean, if you go back, you should probably go back and watch their first fight, because it was a lot of fun. It was back and forth, and Emmanuel Sanchez showed why he's one of the best fighters in the featherweight division on the planet. Definitely is an underrated guy. Not that many people know his name, especially guys who are primarily UFC fans, but he deserves respect. I think Patricio still wins this fight. He moves on and fights AJ McKee, which is a super fight in Bellator. And the winner of that fight, in my opinion, would be the hottest name outside of the UFC. So my pick, Patricio Pitbull. He's a slight favorite here. Let's check out some prop bets. Maybe there's some interesting ones there. We'll quickly try and pull them up here. For the fight to be under 4.5 rounds, it's a +155. That's a decent pick there. Fight doesn't go the distance is a +140. It's a -182 go the distance, so I think they feel it will go the distance. Granted, I think Patricio has gotten a lot better over the years. I feel that he's become more of a finisher as of late. Granted, he does have decisions. I think he can knock out Emmanuel Sanchez and be the first guy to do it. He had him hurt in the past, but I will say, if it goes 5, I'm not shocked here. Emmanuel Sanchez is a game fighter. For Pitbull to win inside the distance, a plus 240. If you're liking betting on a prop of him winning inside the distance, not a bad one there. For Pitbull to win a decision, it's a plus 120. So if you want to pick the result, there's definitely some solid prop bets. As far as betting on Pitbull straight up, it's the minus 250. If you like Emmanuel Sanchez, the dog, you can definitely get some great bets. He's a plus 210. Overall, should be an excellent main event. I cannot wait to see it. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Also, guys, follow my social media, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And I will see you all in the next video.